And welcome to Rathdown School for part 2 of the McCann Fitzgerald Super Saturday in the EY Hockey Leagues. Today's game is in the men's, which is match day number 6. And it pits Monkstown, the home team, against Annadale, the visitors from Belfast, in what should be a tight and entertaining game here. Both sides evenly matched, judging by the results from the start of the season. And Monkstown with the 4 Cole brothers, and Jeff Cole is the captain, together with international Jeremy Duncan and Lee Cole, one of the Cole brothers. And Monkstown welcome back David Fitzgerald into the net minding again after 6 weeks out through injury. Monkstown have some good young players who've come back into the team, and we look forward to seeing how they perform here today. Annadale, a club in Belfast that has been a nursery for many international players over a number of years. They have today they have Michael Robson, current Irish international, and they have quite a number of young players who are representing Ireland in the JAG groups. So this could be a really good match here, a good open match. Both teams looking for the points, have had average starts to the season. But let's see what today brings now, as the players now are being called together by the umpires, Rob Argent and Neil Mackay. And the Annadale coach, Gareth Kidd. And they're just putting the final touches to the team preparation. And Monkstown have welcomed back this season David Vincent, who spent some time with Clontarf after having come through the academy here in Monkstown. Also Daniel O'Donovan, who spent time in Trinity College hockey team. And both of those are welcome back here. And we still have the young players who've come through. Nearly all the players playing today have come through the Monkstown Academy system, except for Jeremy Duncan and Jason and Carl Lynch. Perfect afternoon here now after the 2 or 3 days of rain that we all experienced. Monkstown will be playing from right to left, and is a lovely clear sky and a reasonable temperature here to make this game, or put conditions in here to make this game very exciting. And today's technical judges are Roddy Allen and Jill Hone. Both experienced in administering games in the EY League. And of course there's the Ball Patrol team from the Monkstown Academy, who always do a good job every week. And lots of up and coming talent in the Ball Patrol team here today. So we're all set here for EY Premier League Match Day 6, Monkstown versus Annadale. Umpires just checking the numbers on the pitch. They seem happy enough, just waiting for the Annadale goalkeeper, who is, for the first half, Josh Anderson. And it's game on. Umpire Mackay blows the whistle and puts the game on, and immediately there's a free to Monkstown. And Lee Cole to David Cole to Stephen Cole. And a touch there by Theo Coleman, just fails to find a Monkstown player. And it's Annadale with Callum Robson, famous name in the Annadale club, who lost one of their great friends and mentors and coaches, Ronnie Smith, last year. He was very much at the instigation of the formation of the club and the development of many really talented young boys that went on to play for Ireland. And one of those is here today in Michael Robson. And it's McElhinney, Owen McElhinney, who captains the team here with Annadale. Alan Lyons. Good ball. He finds it just kept in there by Samuel Anderson. But it's Mark Gibbons. Mark Gibbons, good support for the defence. And he flicks the ball out, flicks it against an Annadale foot, and that will allow Monkstown to relieve the pressure. And a long overhead ball, a great ball by Lee Cole, and it's Sam Hone, and the ball's just chopped away. It's a free now to Monkstown. Duncan allows them to attack the Annadale circle. Carl Lynch, one of the two Lynch brothers, originally from Cork, but have been playing here in Dublin for many years, and with here good performers and stalwarts now of Monkstown Hockey Club. Jeremy Duncan in danger here. Duncan in the circle along the back line on the reverse. Puts it in. Robson Anderson in goal. Clears the danger. And it's Lynch. The umpire saying play on. Nothing here, just a little bit scrappy down here in the corner. And that's a ball across, but it's cut out. And Annadale able to break here now with Callum Robson. Looking for support. Checks out. And keeps possession. Samuel Anderson just fails to mistrap the ball. And gives the ball back to Monkstown. Stephen Cole, who controls the midfield for Monkstown and has done for many years. Former Irish hockey international, as are his other brothers, David and Lee, who is a current international. Sam Anderson, ball off Carl Anderson's foot. And he finds the ball forward there to Neil Glassy, another former international player. And Duncan, strong tackling by Duncan, is penalised in the middle of the park. And it'll be Michael Robson, the talisman here for this team. And it's Lee Cole at the back, has had a fine season and also a fine summer with Ireland. Neil Glassy. Glassy and Robson in the middle of the park will be the key figures in setting up the Annadale attacks. And it's Alan Lyons to Glassy. Michael Robson. A little ball, well taken and well trapped down there by Fergus Gibson. Gets in along the back line. Ball out of the circle allows Mark Gibbons to stretch out down the left sideline. But he's dispossessed. Closed down by two Annadale players, and they win the ball. It's Tom Robson. And that's a great take, unlucky there by Mark Gibbons. And Alan Lyons. Good transfer pass across to the left side. And that's well read by Lee Cole. A chance now for Monkstown to break away. And it's Duncan. Lee Cole has gone in support here. And it's Duncan. He's cut in outside. And it was Davy Carson breaking through there. And it's taken quickly. It's Duncan again. Sharp. Daniel O'Donovan. He's into the circle. But the ball is on the open side there of Michael Robson. And that's well cleared. Ball is cleared out. And it's Theo Coleman's stick. Loses control, gives the ball to Adam McAllister. McAllister, another famous hockey family in Northern Ireland. Fergus Gibson, good pass inside. Sam Anderson has plenty of space. He wins the free off Lee Cole's foot. Danger here from Monkstown now. Free going to be taken by Fergus Gibson. Michael Robson. And that's read by Nick D. And good play by D there at the right side of the Monkstown circle. Wins the free. And that will be a hit out. And a lovely long ball there from Lee Cole. And Duncan couldn't quite take it down, the bouncing ball down and trap it. And that's a poor pass there from Annadale defence, has given the ball to Monkstown, taken quickly by Carson. Carson filed Coleman. Coleman just runs into some traffic there on the open side. Carl Lynch. Lynch dodging his way into the circle. Opportunity here for Monkstown. Puts it across, but that's well read. And it's McAllister in plenty of space. Nothing confrontational yet. Oh, and he takes it inside nicely. Lovely ball inside. It's coming to Fitzgerald, but it is a 22. Deflected up off a Monkstown stick. And Owen McElhinney there taking that free. McElhinney slides it in there to Callum Robson. Callum Robson goes to crash ball it across the circle, but just crash balls it over the back line and behind Fitzgerald's goal. David Fitzgerald, long-time international player, now goalkeeping coach with Hockey Ireland, as he looks to pass on his vast experience to young and up-and-coming goalkeepers on the island. And a mistrap there allows Carson, and Carson can't quite get the ball under control. But there's a good fight here. And it's Harry McMullen. Jason Lynch. Now controlling centre midfield as well. Another former international, Jason Lynch. Long ball down the field. Fails to find Mark Gibbons. And it's McElhinney. To Glassy. Plenty of time to recover the mistrap. And now in space. Good 1-2 passing down that side of the pitch between Michael Robson and McElhinney. But the ball has ended up over the back line, and that will be a push out to Monkstown.
Dave, open your body up. Open your shoulders up.
Lee Cole. Lee Cole and David Cole, the centre-back pairing for Monkstown. And that's a great ball picked up very nicely by Theo Coleman. And it's Carl Lynch. It gets the deflection of Peter Corrie's stick, and it goes out for a 22. And it's Lynch running at the Annadale defence, but runs into a brick wall. Passes it out to Jason Lynch. And a long ball by Lee Cole is not trapped down there in the corner by Keith Kenny. And it's a push out to Annadale. First 10 minutes here is quite cagey. No real chances for either side. A few mistakes in midfield where there are turnovers, and it looks like that could well be where goals are going to come from. And that's well watched by Carl Lynch, who just knocks it out. And it's Peter Corrie coming up, takes it quickly. Puts it into Carl Lynch's foot. Alan Lyons. Robson to Glassy. Michael Robson looking to control the game in midfield for Annadale. And that's well taken and well read by Lee Cole. And it's David Carson now in a little bit of space to stretch his legs. and get down there. Carson, another former international here and renowned goal scorer. And it's David Vincent coming down that right side, and he wins. He crashes the ball in, but umpire has indicated that it was the back of a stick, and that'll be a free out. Good support play there from Vincent, though. Good play by Harry McMullen. He's cut inside, past Lynch. And it's Lee Cole, close him down, and a brilliant reverse stick tackle by Lee Cole. Pickpockets him. Gets it across. Theo Coleman just can't control the ball in the middle of the field. Reaching for it, gives the ball back to Annadale. Michael Robson back here again. Everything being channeled through the number 22, Michael Robson. But that's a wasted ball there by Neil Glassy. And that'll be out over the sideline for a Monkstown push. David Cole, former international player as well. Very solid player, never turns in a bad performance for Monkstown at the back. One of the consistently best defenders in the country. Daniel O'Donovan, great ball from O'Donovan. It's picked up nicely by Stephen Cole. But Nick Dee's pass is onto the open side of Robson, who just gobbles it up in the middle of the field. Or sorry, Glassy, who gobbles it up there in the middle of the field. Now Michael Robson. Peter Corrie down the right channel here. Finds Harry McMullen. And good skills coming in along the back line. And that's deflected out for a 22. And it's Corrie. Neil Glassy again. Play now all inside the 22. A crisp ball into the circle, and that's a great tackle there by Stephen Cole. Jabs it away. But the ball is still in play. Annadale looking to see if they can penetrate this Monkstown, well-marshalled Monkstown defence. And there's an inside deflection by David Cole. And it is Sam Hone who wins the free out. And umpire Argent is having a chat with Lee Cole. Not quite sure for, but obviously there is some reason. Time was stopped for that little chat. So we now game on again. David Cole. And Keith Kenning, another very consistent performer over many years for Monkstown in defence. The fine Lee Cole trapping the ball, just loses control and he's in trouble here. And he's Callum Robson has put him under pressure, just snaffled the ball away from him. Owen McElhinney, the captain, finds Michael Robson. And Robson cuts down the outside pass. Gibbons and Hone. Ball's clipped across. And that's going to be a push in there. Deflection off a Monkstown stick. And it's Spencer Pinion. But he runs into Daniel O'Donovan. And good 1-2 there with Stephen Cole. Nick D finds O'Donovan. Donovan picked it up on the run. Good strong tackle out there. But O'Donovan still pickpockets him again. And Glassy coming under a little bit of pressure down that Monkstown right side. And it's taken quickly by Carson. It's Carson to Duncan. And Duncan's looking for a penalty corner here, but the umpire is saying no, it was outside the circle. It looked inside the circle, and it is a penalty corner. Monkstown's first of the game, and maybe the first opportunity for either side to put a goal on the scoreboard. Now it'll be the Trappers at the top of the D, and there's Nick D and Lee Cole. Lee Cole has been having a good season, scoring regularly from penalty corners. And the umpires just stopped the game, and it's Michael Robson, the captain, is having a discussion with Neil Mackay about some incident that he's not happy about. Neil Mackay is listening, and Michael Robson is talking. It's quite a long conversation here, so it'll be interesting to be able to listen to it. But Mackay is a very experienced umpire, and they're discussing the shin pads that are being used for the number one runner in the goal, that they are not in line with regulations, and they have got to take them off. The shin pads that the captain had on were actually from the top of the knee the whole way down to the ankle, which is not permitted. So he has to readjust his gear, and he just has the basic kneecap now by the look of it, and we're all set to go. Duncan with the injection, and it's Cole. And Cole misses. The ball just deflected before he made the last purchase on it, and the ball goes shooting past and well wide of Anderson's. Penalty corner. So maybe both sides were just testing themselves out in that quarter. Now Monkstown's head coach Eddie O'Malley is having a chat with his players and just trying to sort out some of the moves, etc., and everything, to see if they can create the opportunity. Managed this year by David Cole, father of the four Cole brothers who are on the pitch. But I think certainly Jeff Cole is injured today, and that's why Lee Cole is actually the captain. And Annadale, again, always a good side, always produce really good hockey players, easy on the eye and skillful and competitive. Have suffered over quite a number of years of growing their own players, and then only to see them disappear either to university, abroad, mainly into the UK, and maybe coming back here or even further afield. So it's always tough when you bring up good talented players, and Monkstown have had similar situations over the last few years, that if you bring up really talented players and they disappear from your club, it is particularly hard on the club to keep maintaining that growth in good young players. But anyway, there's quite a few of them on show to you today. And let's see what happens now in Q2. And the Ball Patrol boys, some of them out practicing while there's the break in the game. Umpires calling the teams out onto the pitch. And it will be Annadale with the tip-off again. The push-back, I should say. Now we're all set to go. Let's see if either of these teams can manufacture an opportunity that could lead to the opening goal. As Callum Robson had a lively first quarter, needed a little bit more end product. David Cole goes across, and it's Callum Robinson putting pressure on Lee Cole, forcing him to play a long ball up into the Annadale half, and it's Annadale's push in. Classy. Michael Robson. Sam Anderson. Good pace on the pass around the Annadale back line. And that's a really good ball. Picked up by Colin Robinson. Moves it quickly. Moved it quickly there to Spencer Pinion, but Pinion, unfortunately, just clipped his foot, and that'll be a push out, a free out to Monkstown. And it's David Cole advances up the pitch. That's a long ball, a great ball. It finds Duncan wide left here. Nobody near him. Can Duncan produce something special here? He does, but he doesn't find a Monkstown stick, and the ball goes right across the face of the Annadale goal and out over the sideline. Oh, and a good one too, and it's Callum Robinson now in space. And he plays it against Lee Cole's foot, but it's picked up and it's running with it. Pinion running with the ball. Plays it hard. Gets there. And the captain, McElhenney, deemed to have fouled Coleman. And a good ball there. Coleman takes it down well. Coleman finding himself in space. That's a really good ball. Picked up by Gibbons. Gibbons has found Duncan. Duncan looks to try and get the ball into the Annadale circle, but well defended. And Duncan trying some 3D skills there to try and break into the Annadale. Wins another free. But this time he's dispossessed. And that'll be a free out to Annadale, and that's good defensive play by Annadale. Michael Robson. Lions. And Robson can't find his team player, and it's down to Gibbons. Mark Gibbons plays it into the stick, but he pickpockets him again, and that's good work by Gibbons. Stephen Cole looked for support from O'Donovan, finds it. Good ball from O'Donovan down the outside, and it's Duncan bursting through. Fouled just outside the circle, and it's a free into Monkstown. Dangerous area here for Annadale. Taken quickly. Too quickly, says the umpire. So it needs to be taken again. Wide to Carl Lynch now, high in the left, but runs into a really good tackle. Really good tackle there by Callum Robson. Callum Robson really working hard both in defence and in midfield and supporting the attack here for Annadale. And it's Gibson. Gibson, good ball down on the baseline. The ball's flicked across. It's half stopped by O'Donovan. And O'Donovan wins, is a little bit lucky there to win the free. It had nearly set up McAllister there for an opportunity to score. D. Cole. Coleman, lovely first touch to O'Donovan, who cuts inside and is fouled. He takes it on. Umpire lets him play on. Good skills by O'Donovan. He's broken right through here. And it's a lifted shot from Carson. And this looks like the umpire has given a yellow card. I'll try and find out to an Annadale player there. It looks like Lions. So 5 minutes now. Annadale will be down a player numerically. So opportunity here now for Monkstown to press home this numerical advantage. Lee Cole smashes it into the circle. Duncan looks for a penalty corner, but Annadale get the hit out. And that's an aerial ball down, bounces into space, and it's Lynch. Takes it. Stephen Cole. Carl Lynch. Oh, nearly very good play there by Monkstown, but it's snaffled up by Annadale. Opportunity to come out with McElhinney. That's good play there by McElhinney down that left sideline, taking the ball out of danger and retaining possession. Plenty of talk on the pitch, but not a lot of goal-mouth action. And it's Glassy. Glassy's blocked. Shot is blocked. A little bit lucky there, but he gets to play it again. And it's Gibson. Gibson holding up possession. Two Monkstown players round him. And the ball from Duncan is wasted. And there's another. And now they've lost another player. Gibson has gone off for a 2-minute break on the naughty seat over there for having a chat with the umpire. Oh, that's well taken down. Just a misplaced aerial. And David Vincent is penalised for what looked like the back of the stick. But anyway, Annadale now need to play down the clock here. And that's well taken by Stephen Cole. Takes an early ball, finds David Vincent. Unfortunately, the ball bobbles up, hits his body, and it's a free to Annadale. A little bit of a let-off there, as Vincent was in plenty of space. McAllister runs into David Cole. Physically a little bit of a mismatch, but McAllister's kept control. Well done, and the ball is played right out here to Corrie on the right. And Lynch just losing control, but he comes off an Annadale stick. He's looking for support early. Kenning. Stephen Cole. Annadale retreating back to a half-court press. And Lynch. Pressured by Norris, but gets the ball back. And it's Stephen Cole again. Well retrieved by Lee Cole, and a great ball down into the corner for Duncan. And Duncan looking for the free, but the free goes to Annadale, and an opportunity for them to work the ball out.
Right side, there you go.
Corrie. Playing a very safe game, Corrie here in the right. He's not making many errors and keeping possession, which is key. Now Annadale are on the break. Michael Robson's gone high. It's right, Michael Robson, but it's reverse stick flick inside. Doesn't find any support players. And it's Vincent. Vincent just mistraps in middle of the field. It's McAllister. McAllister now to Corrie. Corrie lending himself in support down here on the right. McAllister. Good close control. Finds Corrie. And they're happy to play it out down to Lyons. Michael Robson closed down by Vincent. Tom Robson. Good play by Annadale here. It's patient play. Can they deliver into the D to create the chance? Not at the moment. Good defensive play by Kenning with the sweep reverse stick tackle. And that's a great ball intercepted by Lee Cole. But Annadale win the ball back. Certain period of pressure here for Monkstown, but still no chinks here. And it's Michael Robson out here in the right, looks to take it in, and it's a deflection off Mark Gibbons. Given opportunity here for Annadale, but it's Jason Lynch who comes away with the ball into safety from Monkstown. And good strong play by Sam Hone, and it's David Vincent. And David Vincent looking for the ball, he wins the free. And Jason Lynch has been given a green card by umpire Argent. So Monkstown now down have the numerical disadvantage. Now, 2-minute card there for Jason Lynch. Must have been for a few verbals with umpire Argent. Glassy. A clean strike by Glassy. Can't find his own players. And the umpire now has had enough of either appealing or talking or whatever the case may be. And it's now Fergus Gibson is going up with Lee Cole. And I think Argent is telling them any more appeals or back chat is going to lead to yellow cards. To date, actually, it's probably been the most exciting part of the game, people getting cards. Duncan. Can he make an impact here, using his international experience? Lee Cole. Good play by O'Donovan. Nice sharp passing. Nick D. Retaining possession there. And Annadale get the ball back. A little bit of a mistrap by Alan Lyons, but on a nice bit of skill out there, but it leads to nothing. It's Duncan. Lovely weighted ball in there to Stephen Cole. But that's well read there by Tom Robson, who takes the ball. Now it's Monkstown, an opportunity. And Carson has just failed to trap that ball in a very good position. Harry McMullen plays it down the right sideline. Followed here by O'Donovan. Good patient defending by O'Donovan. The Monkstown suspension is now over. Oh, lovely pass there by Duncan. Ball danger here. Opportunity for Monkstown. Good play by David Vincent in along the back line. Just fails to find Carson in front of goal. Carson probably a little too close to Anderson in the Annadale game. Plenty of space appearing now. Ball goes up to Pinion. Pinion looks to win it, but it's O'Donovan, who's having a very effective game out there at right back. He's closing down players and certainly getting back and making himself a real nuisance for the Annadale attackers. And Glassy again has to chase after the ball. Lyons. Glassy and Robson just pinging it backwards and forwards. So Robson sees the gap. He's gone past Coleman. And that's a great tackle by Lee Cole. Umpire Argent says it was his hand, not his arm, not the stick. So and a fairly weak attempt at goal there is easily managed by Fitzgerald in the Monkstown goal, but it's a 22. Lyons. Robson. And the ball from Robson finds McAllister hugging the touchline on the right. And a lovely little first time deflection there by Neil Glassy. Doesn't find in. Chance for Monkstown to break now. There's space appearing and Monkstown getting players forward. Opportunity here if they get the right ball. Nice little deflection across. First touch by Vincent. Ball still in danger area. It's back with Duncan. Duncan puts it across, but really good defending by Fergus Gibson, and Annadale are able to take that away. Coming to the final minutes of the second quarter. Still no real shot of anger again into either goal. And there's a great steal by Stephen Cole. But the ball breaks again to Annadale. But both teams having difficulty putting 4 or 5 passes together. And that is the main reason why we have still not had a shot on goal. And certainly at the moment, nothing that even resembles a goal is appearing. And that's a well-disguised ball there by Lee Cole. Finds and it's Kenning. Kenning, good first-time ball and good running by Sam Hone. Sam Hone, he's taking on Robson, Tom Robson. It's into the middle, it's Kenning. Kenning continues his run. He keeps going on and it's in! The ball is in the net! And that looks like a goalkeeping error there. The ball was close to the back line and it was trickling in there, and I think Keith Kenning may be the last Monkstown player to get that touch. It is before the half-time whistle. So at the end of Q2, Monkstown have stolen the lead with the only shot on goal, and that, albeit not a particularly strong one, but at half-time it's Monkstown 1, scored by Keith Kenning, Annadale 0. We hope you'll join us for the second half in a few minutes. And welcome back. EY Premier League between Monkstown, the host team, and Annadale from Belfast. A goal just seconds before half-time for Monkstown, scored by Keith Kenyon, is the difference between the two teams on the scoreline. So Monkstown get the game going. Mark Gibbons, well taken down, and it's Gibbons again. 1-2 off. Danger here for Annadale. And it's D to Stephen Cole. Can Monkstown add to the league? And that's great defending there by Michael Henney. And it's McAllister. Had a good first half. Good close control of the ball. Carl Lynch out near the Monkstown dugout on the far side of the pitch. And Daniel O'Donovan lurking on the right side here for Cole, but Cole's misplaced pass out over the sideline, and Annadale have possession. And it's Sam Anderson coming up to take this. Both teams extremely even in that first half. Nobody able to carve out opportunity to score goals until that last move by Kenning. And it's Mark Gibbons, he's taken it up, and it's Nick D. Keeps possession. But a poor pass from Stephen Cole. Gives it back to Sam Anderson. And it's Callum Robinson. Again, another player who had a very good first half for Annadale. And an opportunity down the right here with Tom Robson looking to go long, but it's Daniel O'Donovan to Lee Cole. Lee Cole coming under pressure from Callum Robinson. Gives it back to O'Donovan, and O'Donovan throws a high ball over, but it's taken down well by Michael Robson. Finds Neil Glassy. And a collision in the middle of the pitch there between Coleman and McElhinney. And there's a ball down the pitch into space, but no Monkstown player able to get on the end of it, and it goes out for a push out for Annadale. They get the game going quickly. A little bit of urgency now creeping into Annadale's game now that they're one goal behind. Tom Robson. And it's Owen McElhinney, the captain. He appeared to be shielding the ball there. The umpire thought so. McElhinney didn't, but the free has gone to Monkstown. Lee Cole. Nice little lofted ball to O'Donovan. It just glances off O'Donovan's stick. But the ball is kept in play. That's good chasing by O'Donovan, and he's won it again. A little bit unlucky there with the low tackle, but it's a free out to Annadale. Good ball inside, and it's McElhinney. Neil Glassy now adding some impetus to the Annadale attack. Robson, but he's closed down. Glassy is closed down, and good quick passing by Monkstown. Take the ball out, and as Stephen Cole picked it up in the middle of the field, but excellent covering by Michael Robson. Gets the ball right on the flat of his stick and takes it away and breaks down the Monkstown attack. The lights are on now here in Rathdown, although it is a very bright afternoon. Blue sky, no wind, perfect hockey playing conditions. And that was Lee Cole picking that up, but he only pings it back to McElhinney. And it's McAllister back to Michael Robson. And good play down the right here by Banbury, or by Annadale. They win the free. They look to take it quickly, but one of their players is down on the ground. A bit of a physical altercation there, but Sam Anderson is back up and ready to play. Tom Robson. And that's well picked up and a good early ball, but it doesn't find its way into the Monkstown circle. And it's Stephen Cole. Stephen Cole to Lee Cole. Strength by Lee Cole. Picked up excellently by Gibbons. But it clips against his foot when closed down by Glassy. And that's a good ball into the D, and it's a good shot. Well saved at the angle by Fitzgerald. It needs to be a really good shot to beat Fitzgerald from that angle. Now we have an opportunity here with Carson. Carson is breaking down. He's flipped it in to Duncan. Duncan still chasing it. Keeps the ball in play. Good work by Duncan down this side. Jinx inside. 1-2. Real chance here from Monkstown. He decides to shoot. And that probably wasn't the right option, because Carson was right in front of goal there to tap it into an empty net. But Cole, Stephen Cole, good early ball. Well played by Coleman. Good play by Gibbons. Turns his defender but can't get enough space to pull the trigger. And that's really good play there by O'Donovan, closing down McAllister. And it's Tom Robson to Michael Robson. And a lovely dummy by Michael Robson allows him to drift into midfield. Umpire says play on there, and it's McElhinney. Finds Corrie. David Cole, good early ball. Good play by Monkstown to outlet. Duncan just can't control it on the reverse. Ball goes back. Immediately dispatched forward. That's a great tackle by O'Donovan. Takes the ball off McAllister. Cole. And that's well watched. Well. The umpire, another Annadale player being warned. Now it's Lee Cole. Annadale leading on the card front, 2 cards to 1, and Monkstown leading on the goals front, 1-0, scored by Keith Kenning. And that's great running by Duncan down into the bottom corner, but can't control that bouncing ball. And the play goes back to Annadale. Still very deep inside their 22. So the umpire calling them up another 10 metres. And that's good play. Taken really alert play here by Michael Robson. Made 30-40 yards. Chance here, he gets support. Comes across to Tom Robson. Good early ball down into the corner. And unfortunately, Adam Norris is unable to get a stick to that one and to retain possession. Now David Cole. Annadale putting on a full press here on the Monkstown defenders. Asking questions. But excellent play by David Cole. Gets support from O'Donovan. O'Donovan can't find a way past Tom Robson. But it's O'Donovan again. A lovely little shimmy. But O'Donovan puts the ball across the D. It's come to Jason Lynch. Jason Lynch with the shot. Crashes off. Crashes off the post, folks. And I think it's a 22. There was a little bit of action there. Everything happening very quickly there. But it was Jason Lynch's final shot. Got a deflection. And now a chance. Can Annadale break quickly here? And coming inside, but fouled. Just having his foot caught there with Curry. Or, sorry, Pinion. Michael Robson, Annadale probably need to make decisions shortly whether he lends himself to attack or still stays in defence and shoring up things at this side. And that's a great ball across, but it just deflects off Adam Norris's stick and it goes out. And it's in. Jeremy Duncan just having a chat with Rob Argent that Annadale had put the ball on the pitch on purpose, but if it was a good ploy. It held up play. Now we're back to more sedate surroundings. Stephen Cole, David Cole, Lee Cole, triangle of Coles. Jason Lynch, lovely ball from Lynch. Great support again from O'Donovan, who's having a really good game at right back here. Lovely little inside. Duncan bursts into the circle, just loses control at critical time. And it's Annadale. Oh, lovely skills coming out of defence by Harry McMullen. But a lovely slip. And it's Norris. Norris, a chance to get into the Monkstown D. His reverse stick pass doesn't find its way in, but the umpire has signalled. The umpires having a chat to each other on their intercom. And David Cole has been given a green card. So now, advantage Annadale here for the next 2 minutes. A real opportunity now for Annadale to get back in this match. Michael Rodson now moving up the pitch. That's a good ball across. Opportunity here, but it's hit the back stick of Alan Lyons, or the reverse side of Alan Lyons' stick, I should say. And Monkstown now, Annadale pushing right up. And it's Robson. Tom Robson breaks to Norris. Annadale and a great tackle by Lee Cole. Annadale now playing with a lot of urgency, but it's Carson taking the ball out here onto the right, surrounded by 3 or 4. Just slips, loses his footing. Ball goes back to Annadale. Now a chance down the right. They're stretching Monkstown here with this extra player. Annadale still looking for the first shot on anger. They haven't won any penalty corners to date. This is played down here. And that's really good defending there by Stephen Cole. And he gives away a 22 rather, and it's taken quickly. There's a good play, and that's a great shot in. But Dave Fitzgerald deals with it very comfortably. And Monkstown win the free out. And that's good defensive play there by Mark Gibbons, finding himself back deep into the Monkstown 22 there to effect that tackle. And that's an excellent ball by Stephen Cole, but Mark Gibbons just takes his eye off the ball and it bounces over the sideline. Monkstown now back to with the full complement, and that goes aimlessly out over the back line, and that will be a push out to Monkstown. That's an excellent ball, brilliantly taken down by Daniel O'Donovan, and a cracking ball in. Well picked up by Mark Gibbons. This is good play here and build up from Monkstown. Jeremy Duncan finds D. D looks for support. Lovely underarm pass to Duncan. Duncan in the circle. Opportunity here for Monkstown. He's still got the ball. 3 or 4 flat sticks. Win the day for Annadale. Carl Lynch chases back here. Chance for Monkstown just to retain the ball. Great ball down. Brilliantly taken by Duncan. Great shot, but well watched there by Anderson in the goal. And the ball smashed out again. Annadale just a little bit devoid of ideas here as to how they can get the ball out of their half and into a really good attacking position to get back in this match. And a lovely little touch there by Vincent, and it's on the reverse. And Duncan is just blocked. That's excellent defending there by Annadale. And that will lead to a 22 for Monkstown. But at the moment, Monkstown look the most likely to get the next goal in this game. Stephen Cole's pass into now Michael Robson. A good tussle by Michael Robson and Stephen Cole. Robson takes it, goes over Coleman's head, but it also goes past Corey's stick out over the sideline. And a lovely ball down there. Duncan just mistraps it, and Vincent makes a despairing lunge to keep that ball in play, and he has collided with the fencing. And umpire's just going over to check him, but he's a hardy competitor, so he's up and running again. Game on again. Glassy shells it down, and the ball nearly coming in off Pinion, coming in off the left sideline, but Fitzgerald was alive to that. And good play there by Monkstown, and it's Lee Cole. Can he get space to get this ball out? And Lee Cole, lovely skills by Lee Cole there, surrounded by three Annadale players. He manages to lift the ball over and creates that little bit of space for him that allows the foul. And Stephen Cole pickpocketed there by McAllister, but a good ball to O'Donovan. O'Donovan to Stephen Cole. And Stephen Cole just takes his eye off the ball for a split second, and that's a free in to Annadale. Player discipline could be the turning point here in this match now, as things begin to hot up here, with Monkstown leading just by the single goal of the match. And that's a great take by McAllister in the circle, but he's pushed out by O'Donovan. And space has been created here in an opportunity, and that's a great block by Lee Cole, deflected out for a 22. And there goes the whistle for the end of quarter three. And Monkstown still in that narrow lead of 1-0, scored in the last minute of quarter two by Keith Kenning, where the ball deceived Anderson in the Annadale goal and found its way into the back of the net. So still not many goal scoring opportunities, but at the moment Monkstown probably the happier side, leading by that 1-0. We look forward to you joining us now in a couple of minutes for the final quarter to see who can take the points here at Rathdown School in match day 6. 6. Monkstown will have the push off. And as always, the ball boys here from the Monkstown Academy doing another great job, which keeps the game flowing and is much more enjoyable for players and spectators. So well done to them today. And a big shout to McCann Fitzgerald, the matchday sponsors. And it's game on for the final quarter. Can Monkstown hold on, or can Annadale get back into this game? Well intercepted by David Cole. Daniel O'Donovan. Stephen Cole. Monkstown happy to play it around. Stephen Cole turns out, picked up by Carson. He's been lively today. Hasn't really got the opportunity to score, but there's a free there to Annadale, signalled by umpire Mackay. And it's Duncan. Duncan, lovely inside ball to Sam Hone. Sam Hone in danger territory here for Annadale. But they defend it well. And they bring it out, and that's great play by Annadale. It allows them to burst out here. And Monkstown get another card, and this time it's Sam Hone with the yellow. This could be critical in the game. It's going to be discipline, and Monkstown are the first to fall foul of the disciplinary code. They are now down to 10 men for the next 5 minutes, and this must really give Annadale an opportunity to score. Monkstown, it looks like all hands to the pump in defence. Glassy. Tom Robson, good crisp play. McElhenney. Glassy, crisp ball in, and a great deflection and save by Fitzgerald. He had to be at his international best there to take that off, that very quick fire deflection. And it goes out for a 22. Certainly a chance there for Annadale, but... And that's a free out now to Monkstown, just catching Nick D on the underside of the knee. But it's taken quickly. And now it's Carson. And Carson's breaking into the circle here. And it's... Oh, he's taken down. And this could be a yellow. A yellow card. We're now back to 10-10. And Carson was taken down in a really dangerous position there. So Neil Glassy has taken one for the team there, because certainly Carson will be homing in on the goal. The umpires here conferring, and they've decided it is only a yellow card. Carson was heading straight down goalkeeper Jack Christian's goal there. Now an opportunity for Monkstown with their second penalty corner of the match. The first one wasn't executed particularly well. An opportunity here. Duncan again with the injection. Nick D and Lee Cole at the top of the D. Lee Cole most likely will be striking this. And here he is. And he rips it into the goal. It is ripped in over Christian's left leg pad. Really good goal there by Lee Cole. Ripping in that penalty corner has doubled Monkstown's lead here now to a much more comfortable 2-0 as we are into 5 minutes into the last quarter. Monkstown still down to 10 players, so a real one against the head there for Monkstown in scoring that second goal. And Annadale now down for the next 5 minutes, down to 10, which will not help their cause. But it's 10 aside, so there's plenty of space on the pitch at the moment. Oh, good skills along the back line by the McElhenney. Can he win something? It's still McElhenney, but it's still Fitzgerald, and really cool goalkeeping there by Fitzgerald. And a lovely little dink out, but it's gone for Lyons to take the ball. Michael Robson. That's McElhenney. Back across it comes again to Robson. Great ball by Robson, but doesn't find an Annadale stick, and that will be a push out to Monkstown and give the advantage back to them. Excellent ball, taken down excellently by Duncan. Flicks it forward, and it's deemed to be high off the Annadale stick, so that will be a free in. Duncan waiting to take it. Looking for... The umpires are having a slightly tricky afternoon here, but nothing untoward. A nice little ball in by Duncan, but it doesn't find a Monkstown player, and it's Michael Robson. Michael Robson finds McAllister, who's had a good game. Lovely close control. Nice balance by McAllister. Michael Robson. And he looks like he's going on a solo run here, but checks and comes out. Tom Robson. All the way over to Corrie. And then it's just missed down there by Gibson, and really Annadale can't afford many more errors here. They need to score the next goal, and they need to get it pretty quickly. O'Donovan, probably Monkstown's player of the match today, and it's Gibbons. Gibbons has got there, but he delays the pass, and it's intercepted by Sam Anderson before it got to David Vincent. And David Cole and McAllister coming together there, both claiming that there was a free. McAllister feels he was prevented from playing the ball. Might have had a good case for that. And there's Duncan. Duncan is everywhere. He's on the left, he's on the right. He's really looking for the ball all the time, giving his defence plenty of options to be able to play long balls forward. David Cole finds Kenny out wide on the right. He pirouettes back inside. And Lee Cole finds Stephen Cole. Chance here for Monkstown now. Gibbons right in the circle, and there's another penalty corner. That's a little bit softer than the previous ones, but it's still Monkstown's third penalty corner, and they scored from the last one with a ripper from Lee Cole. Can he produce another ripper for this goal corner? And Annadale goalkeeper Jack Christian, they've used both their goalkeepers today. Annadale team putting on all the defence, putting on all their protective gear. And certainly following that last goal they may require it. But Duncan again with the injection. And it's Lee Cole. And he's ripped it in again into the roof of the net via Christian's outstretched stick. And that gives Monkstown a very comfortable 3-0 lead here. With just over 10 minutes to go in this match. And certainly on the evidence so far, this is going to be a bridge too far for Annadale in terms of trying to get some goals back here. But McAllister, who's tried his heart out here today, Lyons, big powerful defender Lyons. He's had a good game as well today. But Annadale have just been undone by that soft goal before half time. And umpire Argent is now going to talk to And he's talking to Jeremy Duncan. Now he was about 70 yards away, and he's just telling Duncan to cut it out. Whatever he was doing, he has to cut it out. Not sure what he was doing, but there you go. Right. Okay. Kenning. Keith Kenning, solid, lovely lifted ball by Lee Cole. Can Kenning run onto it? Yes, he can. And he's connected, and he's crashed it into the circle to David. Deflection off David Vinton's stick. It's still Monkstown, and it's Duncan. Is he going to rip one? He has ripped one, and he has ripped it into the net. Through Christian's pads. It's raining goals now for Monkstown after the first half of actually no goal scoring chances for either team. Monkstown now lead by 4-0, and that was a ripping open side shot by Duncan from a relatively narrow angle. Michael Robson. Yeah, and Kenning closing down McAllister. Lovely inside ball to Gibson. Gibson, little bit of a nudge in the back there by Coleman, but umpire says play on. Advantage with Annadale. And a little unlucky there to find that the next foul has gone against them, and Monkstown can relieve the pressure. That's a lovely long ball down the left sideline, and it's Mark Gibbons who's trapped an awful lot of good long balls today. A nice little bit of skill by Gibbons, but he just lets it roll off his stick. And Annadale pounce. And McAllister, a few times he's been closed down when he's been on runs. And that's an excellent crossfield ball. Finds Robson out there. And that's a great take by Lee Cole, low on the reverse side. Umpire says it hit some part of his body. Callum Robson takes it. Goes out to take a long route round to use up the 5 metres so he can then play it into the circle. And that's a really good ball. But a little bit lucky, that's caught Sam Hone somewhere on the ankle. A little bit painful. Yeah, he's just taking a rest. Jason Lynch. Good quick play by Monkstown. It's picked up by Lynch. But he's closed down and it's taken quickly. Callum Robinson. Buzzing as always. Looking for the pass, and that's a good ball in. But unfortunately it's from... And that has taken a deflection on the way in. It looked like it was an innocuous ball in, but that's been scored. Can't honestly tell you which Annadale player it is, but there were 3 or 4 of them there somewhere near the circle. So that has brought the scoreline back to 4-1 for Monkstown. 5 or 6 minutes left in the game today. But maybe gives Annadale a little bit of a spark to maybe open up their account and get it going again. And it's Nick D. Finds O'Donovan, always willing down this right side. Back to D. Can D find the forwards up in the circle? No, he decides on Stephen Cole in midfield. Jason Lynch. Twisting and turning out there. Looking for support. And he finds his brother, Carl Lynch. And Lee Cole, very strong, but he's fouled. And he finds O'Donovan out on the right sideline. And that's good closing down there by Jason Lynch. And Annadale having trouble just working the ball out of their defence. Monkstown putting in a full press into a tight situation on the right hand side. Stephen Cole, he miscues his pass, but it finds Nick D. Nick D. Jason Lynch. Twists and turns down the left side. Lovely ball to Stephen Cole. Cuts inside. Closed down by two Annadale defenders. They concede the free. It's taken quickly. And it's Duncan right on the back line again. But this time it's gone out over the back line. Or sorry, it was Nick D. No, it's Jeremy Duncan down the back line. Not happy. Didn't think it had gone out. In the context of the game, I don't think it's life-threatening. So it's still 4-1 to Monkstown as the clock ticks down to the last few minutes here at Rathdown on what has been a perfect day to play hockey. And it's Lee Cole, another of the deft overheads, and it's taken by Carson. Chance by Carson, clips the back of the foot of Lyons, taken quickly. It's Duncan again, and he's ripped in another one! Another goal for Jeremy Duncan, and the scoreline is now Monkstown 5, Annadale 1. And that was all set up by a ball by Lee Cole, tapped on, and Duncan firing it in past Christian, again from a relatively narrow ankle. So can Duncan, the only question really remains today, can Duncan get a hat-trick in the time that is remaining? Annadale will be a bit disappointed with some of the goals they've conceded today. And also their lack of penetration into the Monkstown circle. Just that one goal to show for it, which was a deflection that beat Fitzgerald. Otherwise, Fitzgerald has dealt very capably with everything. Another lovely little lofted ball. Well taken down by Gibbons. Gibbons wins the free. And Duncan plays it in to, good turn by Coleman. Coleman has put it through, looking for Duncan there to try and give him the opportunity to get a hat-trick, but it's cut out. And Annadale come away. McElhenney, the captain, he's worked hard all day here. Michael Robson, a very classy player, but has lacked a little bit of support there to be able to unlock the Monkstown defence on regular occasions. And it's good play in along the back line, but he's run out of road down there, and it is a push out. David Cole, little lifted ball to Carl Lynch. Taken down, he turns him. Lynch wins the free. Very experienced defender now, Lynch. And Lynch puts D under pressure with that pass. And it's Michael Robson. Chance here for Annadale. Yes, they found the player. And it's Pinion. And Pinion wins the penalty corner there for a stick tackle. Monkstown not happy with that. Thought it was a deflection. But it's a penalty corner to Annadale. Our first of the match. The game is almost over. Just playing a little bit of time now that's been added on for various stoppages and chats by the umpires to players and various other things. So an opportunity now for Annadale to cut the deficit. Monkstown defenders, Duncan will run one, and that is the end of the game. So this will be the final play of the match. And that's a great save by Fitzgerald, and that's the ball out of the circle. And the final score here on match day 6 of the EY Premier League is Monkstown 5, Annadale 1. A very comprehensive win here for Monkstown. It certainly didn't look like that just before half time. But goals, 2 goals for Lee Cole, 2 for Jeremy Duncan, and that opening goal by Keith Kenning, in total contrast to the other 4 goals, has given Monkstown 5. Unfortunately, I don't know who scored the Annadale goal, and it was a deflection. But Monkstown have run out winners here today, garnered all 3 points, and we look forward to you joining us in further match days. And a big shout to our sponsors today, McCann Fitzgerald, for another great day of Super Saturday here at Rathdown School. So bye for now, and we'll see you shortly.